Welcome to the Daily Devo. My name is Diana. Today we are talking about Abraham and Sarah and how they left what they knew to follow God. In this series, we are looking at couples in the Bible. We're going to learn about different parts of their recorded story, and we're going to learn from their examples along the way. Whatever your season of life is, we can discover something to learn from their story that applies to our real life. Well, one well-known couple in the Bible is Abraham and Sarah. Their story is found in the first book of Genesis. You see, they left everything they knew to follow God into the next, one step at a time. They did not already know where they were going. They did not know what the journey was going to be like, but they trusted God, the very one who invited them. It would be a little bit like you saying, let's go on vacation, and just booking a plane ticket, and you didn't know where you were going to end up, what you would do once you got there, and how all of the events would unfold. Let's listen to today's summary, and it's found in Genesis chapter 12, verses 1 through 5. Here's what it says. The Lord said to Abram, "Leave your country, your people, and your father's household, and go to the land that I will show you. I will make you into a great nation, and I will bless you. I will make your name great," God is speaking to him, and saying, "You will be a blessing. God will bless those who bless you. Whoever curses you, I will curse, and all people on earth will be blessed through you." So, verse 4, Abram left, as the Lord told him, and Lot went with him. Abram was 75 years old when he set out, and he took his wife Sarah, his nephew Lot, and all the possessions they had accumulated, and the people they had acquired, and they set out for the land of Canaan until they had arrived there. You see, as Christians, sometimes God calls his people to stay right where they are. Other times, God calls his people to wait. And sometimes God calls his people to go, to set out into the next and the unknown. With Abraham and Sarah in the Bible, we have their full story available to us. We can see their decisions to uproot their entire family, to leave the culture they knew, the neighborhood they knew, the community they were established in. We can see that after just a few flips in the pages of the Bible, where God led them and what he led them through and to. We can see that God invited them to receive the promise of God, to be blessed and to bless the whole earth through their life, to be made into this people of God. We can see all of that. Yet, when they took their first steps of faith and trust, what was ahead was not yet known for them. Think of it this way. When you watch a movie for the first time, it is different than when you watch that same movie a second time. The first time you watch a movie, you're not really completely sure what comes next, what each character will say. But as a contrast, when you watch the same movie a second time, it's different. You already know what's around the corner and how it will eventually all turn out. You see, Abraham and Sarah together set out to follow God into the new and unknown that he had called them to. Might God be inviting you to a new step? Might be God inviting you to leave something familiar into his hands and to set out with him into the next. We can learn from Sarah and Abraham that trusting God with the first step to follow is a wise and worthy step. And we can discover from their story how the faith, listen to this, the faith of the first step, the faith that first step took, will become an ongoing practice to trust God again and again in the second step, the third step, and the 100th step. Think on these things today.